Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and quick announcements. I am going to high school. I'm going to be a freshman in high school, and so my uploads may not be as frequent. So yeah. And also, I'm probably going to be doing the Genji what if, but I really don't know, because I have to learn about his powers and stuff, and I haven't played Overwatch that much. And, I really don't play Overwatch that much, and I don't really care about it, but I may do what if Naruto with Genji, because, Naruto and Genji are both ninjas. So, yeah. And if you have any what ifs you want to recommend, comment them down below, as long as they're not about series that are super long. For example, like Harry Potter, and that series is really long. Or some other series I don't remember to name right now. Yeah. For example, One Piece. Well, actually, One Piece. I can do One Piece what ifs, but not really, because I would have to watch a lot of episodes, and I've only watched like 100. I've only watched the first 100 episodes of One Piece, and there's like 900 more to go. So yeah, I can't really do that right now. And I would have to rewatch the 100 episodes because I don't remember them really well, so I can't really do One Piece what ifs right now, but I will do them in the future. So yeah. And anyways, let's get into this what if. So a quick background on the first episode. If you didn't watch it, I suggest you go watch it, but if you don't care or you already watched it, then a quick summary of that episode. Naruto, he went to retrieve Sasuke, who went rogue. He beat Sasuke up a lot, and Tsunade got angry, and the council got angry, and they killed Naruto. And he became OP, and he became literal Chakra, because he met God himself. Also known as Albert. I think I named him Albert. He met Albert, who is God, and they trained for a lot of years, and he also met his father, his mom, 3 years into the training, making his father and mom super OP, Kushina and Minato. And then they went into the world of the living. They saved Gaara from being captured by the Akatsuki. They killed Deidara and Sasori. They warned the Akatsuki to not mess with them, and the Akatsuki found out about Naruto's identity, because Naruto was wearing a mask, so they didn't know he was Naruto. And the Leaf wanted to find out about who saved Gaara from 2 S-class missing Nin, which are pretty hard to defeat. And Gaara wouldn't tell them. And now Gaara has 10 tails amount of chakra, like full 10 tails amount of chakra. So yeah, that's a quick summary of the last episode. Now we see the Leaf. They're not in turmoil right now. They're doing pretty good, because like I said in the last video of this, the first part, Naruto, he wasn't attacking them because he was dead. He was training for a long time. Like, he paused time, so that's how he was training for them. Billions and trillions of years, because he can pause time. And yeah. But Naruto, he didn't torment them like he did in this what if. He didn't torment them like he did in this what if. So they were doing pretty good, even though they didn't have many trades. They were doing still pretty good. And yeah. But Naruto, he's going to change that. He's going to make sure. Oh my bad, it keeps doing that sometimes. But anyways, Naruto's going to make sure that they're tormented for what they did to him. So yeah. But Tsunade is trying to find information using Jiraiya's spy network, since he has one of the biggest spy networks in the anime, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think he had the biggest spy network, or one of the biggest spy networks. So yeah. And hold on. My bad, I just had to pause for a second. Also, Naruto, he's talking to Gaara about what he wanted to talk to him in the last video. What he wanted to talk to him originally. And that was about the Whirlpool Land. Now, Kushina doesn't need the Whirlpool Land because they're planning on reviving their clan somewhere else in the bigger land. Because the clans are going to be stronger, and they're going to, give them a piece of land, like a continent size. Bigger than the Whirlpool Village was in original canon. 100 times bigger. So they don't want the Whirlpool. And Naruto already has that piece of land. He got it as a gift from Albert, literal god, and yeah. So he's giving it to Gaara. And Gaara's like, really? Why would you do this for me? And Naruto's like, because you're my friend and you never betrayed me. You even cut ties with the Leaf Village for me. You're a friend, and I think you deserve this as a gift from me. And Gaara's like, well, thank you, but I don't know how to repay you. And Naruto's like, well, you already have And Naruto's like, you don't need to. We're friends. That's what friends are for, right? Naruto's like, yeah, I guess so. Well, you wanna... And Naruto's like, well, I can keep you safe with an alliance. Gaara's like, but you don't have a village. How are you gonna make an alliance? Don't worry about that, Gaara. I'll find a way. I always have. And Gaara's like, yeah, you always have, Naruto. And they make an alliance. Now, Naruto's village is going to be the strongest village. It's going to be stronger than all villages combined. Yeah, one Uzumaki can defeat Kaguya easily. That's how strong the Uzumaki clan is going to be. Like a weak Uzumaki, too, is going to be able to defeat Kaguya. So they're not going to be as defeated as they were in the original canon. So yeah. And Gaara goes to the Fire Daimyo. He tells them about the land, and the Fire Daimyo in this one is pretty nice. He's not as mean as he was in the last What If. So yeah, he's pretty nice, and he's friends with the Wind Daimyo and Gaara, since he didn't like what Tsunade did by betraying Naruto, because he liked Naruto and he felt pity for Naruto. So yeah. And then he met Naruto after Naruto came back to life, and they became friends. So yeah, the Fire Daimyo gave Gaara the Whirlpool and stuff. So now Gaara owns 2 villages. The Sand owns 2 villages now, and they have OP technology. Not as good as I think the Snow's technology was. I don't know if this is canon or not, but wasn't the Snow's technology able to repel Chakra and absorb it or something? Like, it was able to repel jutsus and stuff? I don't remember, but comment down below if that's true. If it even happened in the manga, like, if it's canon. Because I don't remember. But anyways, yeah. Their technology is really, really advanced compared to the rest of the villages. And there was a barrier up, but Naruto put it down, and he made it so that only Gaara and his siblings could go into the village. No, my bad. Yeah, he made it only so that the current shinobis of the sand can go into the village, along with the Wind Daimyo. But if the Wind Daimyo were to steal anything without the Kazekage's permission, my bad. If anyone were to steal without the Kage's permission, then they would die from the barrier. Because the barrier would absorb all of his chakra if it were to send someone taking something without permission from the Kazekage, which is now the owner of the sand. Which is now the owner of the Whirlpool. Or the Uzushiyo Gakure. Finally got it right. So yeah. And Tsunade hears of this from some spies in the sand. And because Gaara was celebrating on how he got No, he wasn't celebrating. He was talking to the council on how he got Whirlpool to make them stronger. Now, the Sand is one of the strongest villages now. I mean, it wasn't canon, but like it's the third strongest village because of it having the whirlpool tools now. So yeah, it's not the weakest no more. Sorry, the phone's ringing. Anyways, Gaara was discussing with Gaara was discussing with the council on how he got the whirlpool village and now that they're stronger. And the council's like, yeah, we're stronger now thanks to Naruto. We should reward him and stuff. And the spy saw it. The spy heard them talking and stuff with a clone that looked like a bird. So yeah. And Tsunade's like, wait, Naruto's alive? Tsunade's like, how? There's no way. Naruto's dead. Because she realizes that, because Naruto is Kushina's son, Naruto is Kushina's son. And Kushina was, the daughter of Mito, which was, the leader of Uzashigakure, the Whirlpool Village. So she would obviously, I don't know what the word is for it. Inherit. Kushina would inherit the village, and then she would pass it down to Naruto. So she thinks that either Naruto is alive or Kushina is alive. But she knows Kushina's not alive because she didn't see Kushina. She thinks that Kushina would come to her and stuff and be friends and stuff. So she thinks that Naruto's alive, and she's like, how is Naruto alive? And the spy is like, well, we didn't see any sign of Naruto in the village because Naruto and Gaara, they talked in a secret spot that nobody could go to except for Naruto and Gaara. So the spy didn't know that Naruto talked to Gaara. So the spy's like, well, we didn't see any sign of Naruto in the village, we didn't see any sign of Kushina and Naruto in the village, so we don't know how this is possible. And she's like, well, I'll talk to the fire daimyo about this, and we'll get our property back. It is not the Sand's, it's ours. And she goes to the fire daimyo, and she complains, and she's like, fire daimyo, why does the Sand have the Whirlpool Village? It's rightfully ours. And if you didn't know, the leaf actually helped in the destruction of the Whirlpool Village in this what if. So yeah. So the fire daimyo kind of doesn't like the leaf village, but it's his village, so he can't really do anything about it. And Naruto, he knows about that. He knows that the leaf betrayed the Whirlpool Village with some spies. Well, like he tortured third Hokage. And the third Hokage told him about how they betrayed the Leaf Village and stuff for power, and then he tortured the Hokage's soul and put him in hell to be tortured even further. So yeah, that's it for the third Hokage. And I don't understand why in canon, sorry if this is off topic, but I don't understand why he would give a 4-year-old an apartment. It's like, come on, man. But yeah. So yeah, the third Hokage is evil in this whatever, but he's dead, so he doesn't really matter. And Tsunade is complaining to the fire daimyo on how it's not the Sands and how it's rightfully the Leafs because they were comrades, and how, the Uzumaki technically belong to the Leaf. And the fire daimyo's like, well, it doesn't matter. I have a signed paper stating by Naruto Uzumaki that he shall give away the Whirlpool Village to the Sand, or Gaara of the Sand. And Tsunade's like, what? Let me see this document. And Fire Diamond's like, no, it is private. It is a private document. It's only able to be viewed by someone from the Sand or Naruto Uzumaki himself. I shall not let you view the document, as it is not yours, and it has nothing to do with you, Tsunade. And the Fire Diamond's like, my bad. And Tsunade's like, well, he was a ninja of my village. And the Fire Daimyo, I'm just gonna call him Ray, like I did in the last what if. Ray is like, well, Tsunade, it doesn't matter. It was signed by Naruto. He has given it away. And plus, you betrayed Naruto. You killed him. For what? For completing his mission? Yeah, I know what happened. I was there, Tsunade. And like I said, it is a private document only able to be viewed by someone from the sand, such as Gaara or Naruto. You cannot view this private document, as it has nothing to do with you. Naruto is no longer a citizen or shinobi of your village, after you killed him off anyways. And Tsunade is enraged, and she's like, even after I killed him off, he's still a shinobi of my village. And Naruto comes out of the shadows, and he's like, no, I'm not, Tsunade. You better watch your tone before I get my own mother to kill you. And Tsunade's like, what? Your mother wouldn't dare do that. And Kushina, my bad. And Tsunade's like, wait, Naruto, how are you alive? And Naruto's like, well, even death doesn't stop me from getting my revenge, Tsunade. And I shall get my revenge. Not today, not tomorrow, but soon, Tsunade. Soon. And know this, no matter what you do, Tsunade, you will not be able to stop it. And I'll make sure personally that my mother kills you. And I'll be the one there to watch as she burns you. Personally. And Tsunade's like, your mother wouldn't dare do that to me. And Naruto's like, oh, really? Mom. And Tsunade comes out of nowhere and she's like, I would do that, Tsunade. After what you did to my son, you really think I wouldn't? I would torture you, then kill you. I would do it 100 times over, Tsunade, after what you did to my son. I trusted him and your safety. Minato trusted him and Jiraiya's safety. And what did you guys do? You left them behind to be abused by the village. The village we protected. And Tsunade's like, Kushina, wait, you have to understand. And Kushina's like, no, there's nothing for you to say, Tsunade. What you have done is punishable by death, and I shall kill you. And Naruto's like, well, it seems like my mom would kill you, Tsunade. Well, Tsunade, this little meeting is over. You're not getting the village back, as it was never rightfully the Leaf's village. It was rightfully in Uzumaki's, and I am a Uzumaki of royalty, since my mom was of royalty. And I wanted to give it away to my dear friend, Gaara of the Sand. And there's nothing you can do to reverse it. You would have to ask him to give it to you, and I doubt he would after what you did to me. Oh, I also heard that he canceled the alliance. And a little snippet of how that happened. I'm the reason why he canceled the alliance. I'm the reason why he has so much chakra now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Also, I'll take away your chakra for now, Tsunade. And Naruto just steals away 50% of her chakra, so now she's not as strong as she was in canon. And Tsunade's like, what? My chakra? What did you do, you demon? And Naruto's like, I would have let mom kill you just now if I wasn't mature. And Tsunade's like, unseal my chakra now. Naruto's like, what are you gonna do about it? Punch me? I'd like to see you try, weakling. You can even punch me, even if you tried, Tsunade. I would have to let you try. You know how much I would have to handicap myself just to let you punch me? Once? Oh boy, I would be considered an ant by then. And stop with this tough act. I don't understand why you're acting so tough in the face of death. Do you want to die, Tsunade? Do you want to die before you have any children? Or do you want to die before any of your goals or dreams to revive your so-called Dan, your so precious Dan, to not come true? Tsunade's like, you wouldn't dare, Naruto. What about your dream to become Hokage? The second you dare to attack me, that dream will be gone, Naruto. And Naruto's like, that dream was already gone the second you killed me, Tsunade. And he teleports Tsunade back to the Leaf Village, because he can do that. Since it does have something to do with Chakra, and he teleported to her, to Chakra in the office, because there's nature Chakra everywhere in the world. So he can teleport to anywhere that has Chakra or some type of life energy. So yeah, he teleported her to the office where there was some nature Chakra in there. And he laughs it off. And Tsunade's just mad, and she's like, Jiraiya! And Jiraiya comes through the window like, Tsunade, did you get the Whirlpool Village back from the sand? And Tsunade's like, no! Naruto's alive, and so is Kushina. And they're planning on her downfall. They're gonna try to destroy the leaf. And Naruto, that demon brat, sealed off 50% of my chakra. Can you unseal it? And my bad. And Jiraiya, he tries to unseal her chakra, but he can't. And he's like, what is this? What is this sealing array? Even Minato couldn't be able to unseal this. Tsunade, I'm sorry to say, but even Minato, even Uzumaki couldn't be able to unseal this. I don't know what Naruto did to you, but this is impossible to unbreak. Only someone like Naruto can break this seal. And I doubt he would, since of what we did to him. That demon. And Tsunade's mad, and she's like, well, I'll make him. Even if I have to do it by force. And in this one, the only one who didn't betray Naruto, my bad. The only one who didn't betray Naruto was Hinata. Now, Hinata's not getting married to Sasuke, so yeah. She's getting married to Kiba. And, well, the marriage is not going to happen yet, so yeah, don't worry about that. And I don't really like Kiba in original canon. He was too stubborn. He was like Naruto, but he was worse in the attitude department. So yeah. But he got better. So yeah. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. Just had to fix the problem. But anyways, Naruto's just laughing after he had a clone shaped that looked like a bird. Poof away, he got the memories of what happened in the Hokage's office. He was just laughing with his mom and dad. And Minato was a little bit sad that the village has to die. I mean, the village gotta be obliterated by Naruto. But he doesn't care because he knows what they did to him. He knows what they did to Naruto, how they abused Naruto and stuff. Because Naruto told them the stories of how he was being abused and how he did everything for the village and they still abused him and stuff. And I don't like Naruto in original canon. He was so loyal. He held no hatred to the village. Now, that's pretty good. He was the bigger man, but even after what they did to him, he held no hatred. And I have a little theory of why he held no hatred and why he was so stupid. And I think it was because of steals. Now, no one should be as stupid as Naruto was in original canon. Like, he was so stupid to a level that's not achievable. So I feel like they put some steals on him that made him stupid and that made him loyal and that made him unable to feel hatred. Because even after what Pain did to Hinata, he still didn't kill Nagato, which was pretty good because Nagato was a good guy, but he still didn't kill Nagato. He didn't even try to hurt Nagato. So I feel like they put some seals on him that made him like unable to feel hatred or something. But yeah, it's probably wrong, but that's my little theory. But anyways, Naruto's just laughing it off, and he's like, I'm gonna destroy the village, and I'm gonna torture everyone in that village, and I'm gonna make sure that they watch the village burn. And now we go to the leaf, and Sasuke, he's just training with Kakashi, and they get interrupted by none other than a clone of Naruto, who looked like a regular civilian. And Sasuke's like, what do you want, civilian? You can leave. There's nothing here for you. And the civilian, the clone of Naruto, who looks like a civilian, he doesn't transform, my bad. He's like, Naruto sends his regards. And then the clone explodes and destroys a portion of the training ground. And it doesn't hurt Kakashi or Sasuke, but they are still shocked and a little bit scared. And they're like, what? Naruto sends his regards? What is he, in the mob? And Kakashi's like, I don't know, but what does he mean by Naruto sends his regards? That demon brat is dead, right? And he goes to Tsunade, and he's like, Tsunade, there was an attack. And she's like, I know. It was a clone of Naruto, wasn't it? An explosive clone. And he's like, wait, how do you... Oh, never mind. But your ambush found out. Well, he said Naruto sends his regards. Does that mean, yeah, Naruto's alive, and so is his mother and father. Well, I'm guessing his father's alive. Kakashi's like, no way, he must be manipulating them. There's no way that they will be helping that demon. And Tsunade's like, well, there is a way, and they are helping him. Believe it or not. They found out about what we did to Naruto, and they want revenge. They want brutal revenge. And Minato comes out of nowhere. He's like, yes. And I'm gonna torture you, Kakashi. But not now. First, we must build our army. We can't take you guys on our own. Well, we can if we wanted to, but we'd rather have an army to make everybody scared of us. And plus, this army will be useful in helping destroying the village. They will help destroy the village much faster than it would be destroyed if it were just the three of us. And Kakashi's like, Kakashi's like, Sensei, why would you work with that demon? And Minato's like, that demon is my son, Kakashi. And that demon you betrayed. That demon everybody in this village betrayed. I asked for one thing. Just see him as a hero. And you guys, what did you guys do? You guys tortured him. You guys killed him. I have every right to destroy this village. Every right to kill you, Kakashi. I don't care who you are, Kakashi. I don't care what you've done for me. What you've done to my son is unforgivable and is punishable by death. And Kakashi's like, but Sensei, he's a demon. You know that. And Minato's like, that demon is my son. And he isn't a demon, you idiot. You should know this. You should know that. The Nine Tails was still inside of him. He's not the Nine Tails, you stupid idiot. So how is he a demon? Because he saved your life? If I didn't seal the Nine Tails inside of him, everybody in this village would be dead. And Kakashi's like, but there's no buts, Kakashi. I shall make sure that you die by my hands. And he goes away. And Kakashi's like, no way that Sensei would do this to me. He must be being brainwashed by that demon Naruto. And Tsunade's like, well, I'm afraid to say so. That is not true. That is not true, Kakashi. He's not being brainwashed. I do not care what happens to that demon. And I am not sorry for what I did to that demon. But I am worried about this village and what may happen if we do die. I'm sorry, I'm going to pause right here. I gotta get something real quick. I just forgot where I left off for a second. But anyways, Minato goes reports to Naruto about how he went against his orders, and Naruto's like, it's okay, father. You don't have to. I shouldn't have to order you around. You should order me around. You're my father, aren't you? Why are you taking orders from your son? Naruto's like, well, you are stronger than me. And also like, well, that still doesn't excuse the fact that you're still my father. And I should still respect you just as much as you respect me. So yeah, you're your own person. You don't take orders from me. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It's good that you let them know. I let them know. It's only a right that you let them know that how we're gonna destroy that village. How we're gonna make them suffer. But we just need a plan, and we need a little bit of help. We need an army. The Sand will help us as we have an alliance with them, but they won't be enough. They are stronger now, but they're still not as strong as the Leaf Village. So we'll still need to revive our clan members. Do you have the souls in mind? And Tsunade, not bad. And Kushino's like, well, What about the Uchiha? We can use their souls to revive some of the Uzumaki clan members. And I was like, well, that is true. And then the Uzumaki clan members can just reproduce. So yeah, we'll just have to get the stronger members. Well guys, that's the end of this episode, and I will be uploading a longer video of this, probably, I don't know, but yeah, and that's it for this part, and I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow. So, bye.